This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Thursday, April 10th, 2025. I love you, Rose, and I will miss you. I will miss you very much. The title of this rant is 90 More Days of Insanity. The madman will not get across the water. A little play on words there with Elton John's Madman Across the Water, and another one right here, because following this guy, there will be no promised land, as Bruce Springsteen said. So we got 90 more days of tariff relief, so to speak. We don't know what's going to happen before then. We don't know what's going to happen after then. There's instability all over the place. Businesses will fail. They will fail, and especially small businesses will fail. Now, they say that the rate is only 10%. Well, that's not necessarily all the way across the board, all the way, including China and stuff. It's like 22%. And, there's going to be an increase in prices. There's going to be an increase in inflation. This we know. And we still are going to have to go through this for another 90 days, this instability. Businesses don't like this kind of instability. Now, the bond market did step in yesterday and gave him a big FU. He did cave. We all know that. But even with that, the market is way down today. There is plenty of pain forthcoming in the future following this guy and doing what he's trying to do. Now, I want to bring in China right now because the biggest tariffs are in China. And let's put it this way. He did the same stuff, something similar in 2018. China has played this out since 2018. They know how to play the game. They think strategically, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years. They know what they're doing. They are going to wipe the floor with this guy. They're going to wipe the floor with him because basically he's a dim-witted carnival barker, and he has a whole cadre of backbenchers, white Christian men who think that everyone else is inferior to them. They are going to get wiped off the bench. And who's going to hurt the most? We are going to hurt the most. Now, my final thing on this is, to my sisters and brothers in the mainstream media, you have known all along what a pathological person this is, and the destructiveness of his pathologies. You have seen it, and you still don't call him out day in and day out. And I'm just not talking about Fox News. I'm talking about a lot of the other ones. Calling this guy out and all of his people. They're all, in the 1970s, they had, a Tea Party. They had a MAGA in the Republican Party in the 70s, Tea Party, MAGA, whatever you want to. You know what they called them? They called them the crazies. And that's what they still are. They just have more power right now, and it has to be diminished. And the mainstream media needs to step up and take them out on this. And the last thing is, to my sisters and brothers on the conservative side, following this guy isn't going to take us anywhere. There is so much more that we have in common as opposed to what we do not have in common when it is reference to the destructiveness of what he is doing to us, to our children, and to our grandchildren, and to the future of America. I strongly hope that you will side with us because we can't do it by ourselves. We need you to help us and step in. The time to step in is right now.